the grand finals of the regional NA division thingy last series of the patch.
finals. You got it right.
In mid lane, we got Abed playing Puck with Bryle, Ember Spirit, which we've seen that matchup quite a few times. Top lane, though, MoonMeander playing the support Monkey King. We see, as we just turn away from that mid lane, somehow Abed gets first blooded. We got to separate them now.
I mean, you still got to click.
Yeah, you got to click. Oh, all right. Ember Spirit, Bryle getting initiated on. It's going to be the coil into... Oh, nice balance strike onto 3 coming from MoonMeander, trying to get off his ult as well. They're going to try to turn this around onto Crit. Looks like they might be doing so as Dubu comes in into the fray as well. It might be a trade of sorts. No, MoonMeander actually lives, and the grip on top of Abed. No illusory orb for another couple seconds. Somehow TSM turned this around into a Bryle double kill. So in terms of the pace of the game, like you talked about how Broodmothers get kind of stuck here as we're going to watch Dubu die. Did require a static storm from Jerax.
Oh, Nightfall.
Nightfall, all right, he's going to get Yules'd and completely surrounded. Gets off the Orchid, but another Yules to cancel the TP. He has reinforcements on the way, trying to turn this around as well. They're going to punch Ember into the air, and EG getting a good trade here. They're going to get several heroes as EG have come in huge numbers. A triple kill for Arteezy. They do lose the Brood in the end, but that is essentially a 4-for-1.
I would love to see a replay of that, whether Monkey King has Boundless Strike up, because I think that's actually a crucial mistake.
Oh, wow. If they can get Tomato, this is going to be a full team wipe potentially, and it looks like it's going to be. My goodness.
It is.
And yeah, that's going to be a freebie for EG. So Aegis on Abed.
Yep.
He'll go along with the Witchblade. He is quite farm, top 3 net worth right now. As Boundless Strike, okay, they're going to try to go on top of Arteezy. So this is going to be life number 1. Exorcism is popped as well. There's the Kinetic Field. There's no Static Storm to follow it up with. As Nightfall and the rest, oh my god! Saberlight evaporates. MoonMeander gets off his ult, but again, this is just a support Monkey King, so they're just going to ignore him for the most part. And he just dies. Dubu looks to be next.
Oh, the Coil too?
Oh boy, Coil. No, he's fine. This tier 2 tower is almost dead. You can see TSM just grouping up, wanting Arteezy to take the bait. They get off the stun on the tree, actually. So MoonMeander looks like he's going to die. Nope. Exorcism, Boundless Strike to follow. So that's going to be life number 1 for Arteezy. Kinetic Field is popped. Nightfall pops the BKB in turn. There's the Eclipse from Tomato coming from the other side, trying to focus everything on Arteezy. Looks like he might get him. Nope, the Armlet Toggle is keeping him alive again. Bryle ends up getting coiled, but Abed taking the brunt of the damage. But somehow nobody has died from EG. There's the Lucent Beam and the right clicks to come. Nice Yules. Nightfall somehow staying alive. Finally, the first kill of this engagement for TSM with that Sleight of Fist. And that'll be a... I mean, if EG get the second Roche, that might be a wrap on this game.
Tomato showing.
Yeah, Tomato. Oh, Wraithfire Blast and stun locked into death. Dubu's going to get blocked. Beautiful Ice Shards again. You can see why Crit is considered one of, if not the best Tusk in the world. It's not like you have a Mars Arena.
They have good heroes here.
Oh, that's a good chain. Too. Wraithfire Blast to try to counteract this. Nightmare's going to save Prowl for a little bit. Boundless Strike onto 3 to follow it up. Abe gets a beautiful coil onto several heroes in the back. And MoonMeander's going to be the first to fall. But look at EG. They've already lost 2 heroes. And now Abed and the rest have to run away. But that's the Exorcism pop. We'll see if they try to reset here. It was mutton. Is that like the lowest quality meat? It's pretty bad. Oh, Abed wants to go in. Okay, Roche is extremely low. He's going to blink in, gets off the Yules, but now Tomato takes the Aegis. They have to be careful. Eclipse is going to follow suit here. They've already lost Dubu, though. That's the first life from Arteezy, so EG look to want to fight this. Now the Exorcism is down, and they're going to reap the rewards despite not getting the Aegis. They're cleaning up pretty nicely. Saberlight trying to run away with that Spirit Siphon, but this is going to be the death of Arteezy now. So the Aegis helping carry TSM in this fight. Bryle gets glimpsed out, but Tomato trying to focus down Crit. Kinetic Field holds him in place.
And that move is just over. It's very dangerous because if Arteezy were to go and hit the tower, he can get slight chained or just slowed down by stuff, and if his first life is down,
I'm
they can
surprised they're sticking around even further without these 2 big cooldowns. There's the punch from Crit, trying to hold Saberlight in place. But Crit's going to take all the damage in the world and will drop to the deck. So 5v4 advantage TSM. First life for Arteezy going to be up. So as that Reincarn, Saberlight and company completely surrounding him with that Exorcism, but he is so fast. But the Spirit Siphon is going to slow him down. There's the Searing Chains as well. Down goes Arteezy. And it looks like Nightfall is going to be next. He pops the BKB, but really to no avail. Double kill for Bryle. And they'll be able to find Disruptor as well, so likely 4 deaths for EG. I'm surprised that they even stuck it around that area of the map, not having any of these cooldowns. I mean, that's no puck coil, and that's no static storm. I feel like you don't want to ever fight.
On top of you when you respawn from Aegis, I don't know if it's possible to blink even if you do it perfectly. Maybe it is, if you have literally 0 degrees of turning.
Oh, Arteezy's going to jump in now that he has that second life to work with. Again, the Walrus Punch on top of Tomato as well. He's getting extremely low and dies. 90 seconds, no buyback whatsoever, and they're going to focus now on Saberlight. And that is going to be the death of him as well. A great turnaround here from EG. They just wait for that reincarnate cooldown and just pounce. That's a triple kill for Nightfall. And with no buybacks, this is probably Rax. EG has no idea if these buybacks are ready or not.
Yeah.
So they're playing it somewhat cautiously.
Arteezy with the flicker. Arteezy with the reincarnation.
Wait, I just heard a cheese. Either way, that's a full set of racks in favor of EG. They're going to continue on. Now they have a decent idea that there's no buyback. And even if they did, probably don't want to use it with 9 seconds left. But either way, EG going to play this safe.
They lack the information.
They lack a lot of information.
Oh, they're going to be kicking themselves.
I mean, they were not expecting a second Roshan to spawn that fast.
That's a lot of ifs because it's an Ember with 1 million jumps and a BKB.
EG trying to go high ground. Saberlight pops the Shivas.
Okay, they're committing for this.
Crit. He's going to get off the snowball with the Walrus Punch as well. They force out the BKB of Saberlight. Meanwhile, Bryle just decimating Jerax. That's 1 kill for him. Pops the refresher. Getting to the other side inside the Wukong's command. They're going to focus down Abed. Big kill for TSM. Abed does have the buyback. Crit. Walking all over the terrain. Spider legs for the win.
Actually got out.
Indeed.
They didn't guess the right pathing there, Bryle. If this was what they wanted, right? Could have done it 3 minutes ago.
Exorcism #1 for Saberlight. They're going to try to force out this buyback from Abed, but either way, they don't have Jerax for another 20 seconds. So they might have to give up this set of barracks at the very least. That'll even things up to that lane at least.
Luna DP are just so good at this stuff.
Indeed. Let's see if they transition for a little bit more. Well, still 10 seconds. They might try to go in a little bit early just to buy just a little bit of time here. Wraith Fire Blast from Arteezy. He's going to flicker it off. And that is the tower down. Gets sheeped. But I think EG are going to have to give up this set of barracks. Or maybe not. Arteezy is going to jump in with that BKB. Meanwhile, we see the Wukong's command on the sideline.
Oh, they found
Ember
Bryle!
Spirit is dead. Bryle has to buy back into the game. Will fly back in with the remnants and try to focus somebody else down. Arteezy's first life complete. Abed does not have coil anymore. Tomato really wants to Satanic something, but I guess the Aegis is going to expire here relatively short. We'll see if EG is keeping tabs on that timer. Another 3 seconds.
He had to BKB that glimpse or he would have died.
TSM. Yeah, I think they're going to have to reset. Now that the BKB is down, they have to be relatively careful. Ember Spirit jumping in. Bryle pops the BKB. Destroys Tusk. Crit. Has to buy back into the game. There's the Eclipse from afar. The Aghanim Scepter. Nightfall takes the most loosened beams. But he's still going to be safe as Arteezy. They're going to try to focus him down, but probably has buyback to work with. So much damage coming out of Ember Spirit and Saberlight together. They'll find Abed, who buys back into the game finally. So preserving that from earlier ends up paying off. And EG technically defend this top lane. It was quite expensive, though. Now they're down 8K. All right, Roshan. #5?
Would you believe it? It's an instant respawn again just when we get the camera on him.
Wow, crazy. We're going to see Cheese, Refresher Shard, and Aghanim Scepter. Who does not have Ags right now?
They put the Aegis on Tomato. I actually thought they were going to put it on Bryle. And that's slightly concerning.
Saberlight with the Shivas. Crit, Force Staff to safety. Oh, nice. Searing Chains onto 2, but the instant silence. Nullifier, in fact, used on Saberlight. He is done. 90 seconds. Does have buyback, though. Monkey King stuck inside the kinetic field. Dies shortly after. Ember Spirit is dead. Is that GG? Tomato. BKB TPs, but EG have the numbers. 5 versus 2. The buyback surely will come from Saberlight. That crazy of an idea. They're going to get that second rack just as the collateral, but now they go for the buildings. Drums are popped. Tomato. They're going to have to go in pretty soon here. There's the buyback for Saberlight. Does have Exorcism now. EG playing it careful. I'm not sure if they've actually kept track of this buyback situation, but they're going to go for the easy, or the conservative play, I should say, which is to get the Mega Creeps. But still, they have so much time to just continue on. That is Mega Creeps now in EG's favor. And TSM, big blunder here if they end up losing this game. Of course, it is a best of 5, so plenty of time to bring this back. Now the fight is in. Static Storm onto 2. and they are all dead. That is just the Aegis, but they're just going to focus the racks. EG are going to take game 1 in crazy-ass fashion. A huge Eclipse comes out from Tomato, but if, oh my god, look at the Nightfall takes every single beam. Arteezy pops the BKB, though, focusing on the Ancient. Objective-based gaming for EG. This was one of the craziest games I've seen in quite a while. I feel like either team could have or should have won,
but not by a lot.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Top lane, Tomato Morphling, Dubu back on that Bane, as we're going to see. Oh, wow, a lot of damage being applied from Jerax. That's going to be first blood just with that little shredder on Moon Meander's face. I mean, I'm guessing this is from a shovel, right? It's not like from a camp or something. Moon Meander, Nightfall with the charge, Ink Swell combo on top of Nether Strike. A couple TPs to come, but it's not going to be enough to save Moon Meander, but can they get collateral kill on top? They're going to focus on the Grimstroke for now. Bryle looks like he's going to likely get this kill. Is silenced with the Phantom's Embrace. Take it off pretty easily. Now the Nightmare ready. Onto Abed. Grip from the sideline. Dubu inside the trees, but they have vision. Nightfall, nice charge, canceling that. Cold Snap now into Bryle. As long as he's by a tree, he's going to feel very safe.
So a little bit, playing with a little bit of stress here. Understandable. Like, EG are forcing Roche. You got to do something about it. But these responses from TSM have not been the right ones.
Arrow onto Roche. Arteezy has a lot of mana to work with now. He's refreshed himself. There's the Inkswell combo with the charge. He gets the bash as well. That is going to be the death of Bryle, and that should be a freebie Roche for EG.
Yeah, no buyback. And now Saberlight, if he wants to be Superman, then that's going to end badly. He's going to get charged with the vision of the Psionic Trap.
I mean, Nightfall is creating so much space with that Shadow Blade. But down goes Roche, Arteezy with the Aegis.
Just want to give TA all the safe farm, and you want to make the moves.
Yep.
You do have the hidden factor of Alacrity, which is going to...
Arrow, they're going to follow this up. Bryle and company, this Soulbind onto 2. Can they follow that? They get the Mortimer's Kisses onto several heroes. Abed is taking a lot of damage, though. They do take him out, but at what cost? Because Bryle is dead. Saberlight looks to be next potentially. Gets the Moonlight Shadow off, does Moon Meander, but the charge finishes him off in style, and Nightfall with the double kill. TSM.
But you are playing against Storm and Morphling, and of course the Darkseer will only be getting better as well as the game progresses.
Dubu, all right, he's going to get the grip off with Tomato coming in to blow up crit as Nightfall gets off the BKB Nether Strike combo. So they'll find the Darkseer, so it's a 1-for-1 to start as the Kisses take out Dubu in turn. Tomato turning into the charging Spirit Breaker will find himself a kill as well. So it's a 2-for-2 trade. And now the focus is on Tomato. Arteezy alacrity'd up, so much damage to work with. And as a result, Tomato's in the grave.
Charge.
All right, Inkswell charge. Dubu dead. Oh, but Arrow does connect. Okay, Nightfall not going to be stunned for too long. Buyback onto Dubu. We see the focus on Abed. He gets blown up, and Saberlight looks to be the trade of sort as Nightfall trying to continue on. Essence Ring was popped. Oh, the grip. That is a dead Arteezy Aegis, and he is completely surrounded by 5 members of TSM. And he's going to be brought down very quickly. Huge kill here for TSM. Huge fight in general. It looks like Mr. Jerax is going to be next on the list. So a 4-for-1 with the buyback only needed on Dubu.
Used, what was that? I got 15 seconds on not getting a kill. In the meantime, Tomato's just shredding everyone with Brown.
This is a big kill. Nightfall is a very big kill for TSM. They finally get him down.
To begin with, let's be honest.
Let's abandon ship and restart conversation.
Haste,
it's going to be helped out here. Soulbind onto 2, focused on Arteezy. Arrow keeps him in place. 90 seconds.
Oh, no.
And by 90, I mean 80 as crit. In the tree line, he's going to be spotted by... Okay, I thought the waveform will see him. Okay, there we go.
I got him.
Right.
There's no way to check your accuracy, though, is there?
Sure there is.
There is?
No, I just made that up.
Oh.
5-man smoke from EG. Oh my god, the charge from Nightfall so fast, but
nice
Shadow, beautiful Nightmare again from Dubu. The saves coming left and right. Big back wall. Soulbind immediately used, though. The focus is now onto the Storm Spirit. Pops the BKB, getting bashed into oblivion. Looks like he's going to die. Has the buyback. Will be expended immediately as Dubu finally falls here. And we'll see if TSM can continue on. Nightfall able to charge out to safety. Bryle and company focusing on Arteezy, and they'll get him again. 85 seconds. No TA. Yeah, it's possible, though. Still possible.
Well, how is it they place the illusions that grip when you have Ags?
They're in a line, as we're going to see the normal punch applied, and goodbye, Jerax.
Oh, he died.
Is that enough to take Roche?
Probably. I mean, not necessarily to auto... Yeah. Look at the hero placement. It actually is enough.
Yeah, they're not remotely
EG are not interested in contesting whatsoever. Tomato with the DD, very balanced.
I still think Bryle takes this.
The X?
The Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, I mean, he could rethink his item build then.
Yeah, he takes it. So he consumes it, rethinking.
Yeah,
Looks like
Bloodstone
now.
Okay.
I like it.
I would have honestly also liked the Axe and Bane. I think it would have been
all right.
something.
Bottom lane, Nightfall trying to take off Tubu. Looks like the Tornado's going to do the job for him.
Oh,
Tries
too
to
late.
TP out with the Tornado. So many Tornadoes in this game, SyndereN.
Yep.
Yules.
He's going to get 25 on Spirit Breaker, actually, off one creep now. Oh boy.
Zip in. Bryle. The arrow connects as well. Looks like that's going to be a freebie onto crit. No buyback, and they know this. Jerax is next. That's 2 supports dead. So huge number advantages here for TSM. 5 versus 3, not even including the Aegis.
And
This is
Dubo
gonna be
is
a
just
double rack.
wasting Nightfall's time so much. Finally will die, but Tomato still has an Aegis for a minute. Can just go for this.
He is going to feel very confident, for sure.
He has charged. They broke the Lincolns.
Yeah, but the zip back in. Electric Vortex with the Aghanim Scepter with the vac and wall and normal punch to boot. BKB's popped galore. They're going to focus on Arteezy, and he's going to drop to the deck. No Arteezy for 100 seconds, no buyback. Deafening Blast on top of the Meteor on the wall itself. Looks like Nightfall is going to be next on the list, but we'll get out to safety. They're just going to focus on the supports for now. They get 2 again. Abed falls, but does have buyback. Triple kill for Bryle. GG is called. This series is tied up at 1-1. Right?
That's
so
fair.
His schedule is
maybe
probably,
his regular schedule is like this. That's
I would hope so. That's when are you going to scrim?
Yeah.
Saberlight can get some farm here. There's Jerax. Okay, there's the Burrow Strike into a cookie. Not the greatest communication. It's going to turn into a Fire Blast with the right clicks of Arteezy. Saberlight looks to be potentially dead. Very little HP. But Jerax chases him down, and that is the first blood for EG in game number 3.
So, and there might even be a third item he's considering. I'm not sure if he wants.
Burrow's going to miss there. Nightfall gets off the Astral Meteor Hammer combo. Tomato getting destroyed.
Big kill.
Down he goes. 45 seconds.
This is going to develop,
Arteezy
though.
getting quite low, though. Bryle's in the vicinity. Nice Burrow Strike epicenter combo from Saberlight. They are destroying EG in this fight. Goodness gracious. 2 cores dead right off the bat. Retribution, but TSM lose a couple more supports on top. So it ends up being a 3 for 2.
He might still go back for a Deso after. It's not out of the question, but I think at that point he might just go Scotty instead when you're taking this path.
Link Astral into the aggressive toss, but wait, where the hell did he go?
Wait,
where the hell did he go? That wasn't even an X. Wait, was it? He does have Arcane Rune. Maybe it's back up already? No, there's no way.
What? I caught the tail end of it. I have no idea what happened. Do we have a replay on that?
We eventually, but there's, action might occur here. Nice avalanche, but initiation back on top of EG this time. And it looks like maybe not on the same page as crit will drop.
Oh, Jerax is in trouble. He's being burned.
From ridiculous range. Looks like Tomato's going to help get yet another kill. So that's the second support dead for EG. So the cores will need to back.
All right.
Yes,
BKB.
Getting out of hand in TSM's favor. There's the
Crit's
initiation. Burrow Strike with the Phantom Strike from Tomato. Even use Mortimer's Kisses to kill off crit. Likely just regroup and go for something.
Yep, they're smoked.
And there we go. Epicenter with the Burrow Strike. Nice Astral from Nightfall to save his comrade for now. BKB popped by Arteezy. He's trying to chase out Bryle to get the Sunder. Will he get the range? Bryle's just trying to run away. Finally gets it off. But now the right clicks have cometh, and that is way too much damage. Oh, the Astral is saving him. Sandy's Eclipse to follow. That's a dead PA. Can they actually kill Arteezy? He's living throughout all of this. Finally drops, but it requires several heroes from TSM to take their way to the grave as well.
Yep, they were trying to do a nice spell combo, but the chain stunning was impossible, actually, to prevent the Queen of Pain BKB there, I think.
And he's dead for an eternity.
Yeah.
So this Roche might just be a freebie.
No meta
EG.
soon.
Oh, but the aggressive play from EG. They're going to get the Avalanche onto Bryle. Toss back into Terrorblade. He's going to pop the Magic Immunity, but it's not going to matter. He's dead for 80. Looks like they're going to catch one more, and that is Moon Meander.
They were 12k down. They find 2 monster fights in a row.
I mean, 1 Rax at this stage of the game is not going to be the
Tomato's getting info here.
Yep, Avalanche. Oh, no, not even Avalanche needed. Toss back onto Bryle. Has to pop the BKB. Tidal Wave, Arteezy brought back in. He hasn't even popped anything yet. Epicenter Burrow Strike, though, into the Mortimer's Kisses, trying to avoid the Sunder. They're going to get him. 80 seconds of no Arteezy. BKB popped by Tomato. They're going to try to get some more. Jerax gets bashed and brought down. So that's 2 dead for EG.
Where was Nightfall? I thought Arteezy was going in there as a bait to set up the fight. He didn't get banished for the entire duration of that. That was like a 10-second kill.
Roche is going to spawn in 25 seconds, so there is enough time for them to get it if they scout it out. But that's really the question. Is Avalanche toss with the silence to start out with Abed? Sonic Wave as well, but Saberlight able to get a little bit of space here, but he is completely blocked into the trees. And this is going to be a pretty value kill for EG.
Super.
Arguable.
But
Arteezy, he spotted out. Burrow Strike. All right, they're going to focus all their efforts on him, but in the meantime, Avalanche toss with the Sandy's Eclipse onto Bryle. He is brought down 100 seconds. No way to get back into the game. Meta popped by Arteezy. They want to keep fighting, and oh boy, their sights are set on Tomato. That's the Aegis. Mortimer's Kisses to try to buy some space, but not a whole lot of damage done here. And with that MKB, they should be able to bring him down, and they do, and he also does not have buyback.
And Moon was heading in to try to save him with the
boy.
ult.
3 dead for TSM. EG can get a second lane of racks, if not more. If they knew this buyback was down, they might just go for Throne.
Yeah.
And it looks like they might just do that.
It's kind of wild how things just suddenly happen in this series.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Brawl just gets caught out without buyback. They don't have Weaver in range to save him. Then they try to take the fight. Tomato dies twice without getting time-lapse.
There's the first buyback. That's from Moon Meander. There's Dubu. Get beautiful stun with that shard into the cookie. Burrow Strike to follow, but where's the damage? Everybody's super healthy from EG. Buyback now into Moon Meander. Still has his ult to work with. He's going to get Astral Imprison into the Meteor Hammer. Saberlight, very tanky, but not tanky enough to extend this game any further, as it looks like EG are going to take game number 3 in sudden fashion. And still, they're not going to have PA for another 40 seconds, so GG is called, and just like that, it's a 2-1 lead for EG.
I could see a world where TPing top to help Ogre and Wraith King win that lane could be pretty impactful.
You can get the root off on Storm and Iron.
Yeah. Oh, this is some really good pressure. Arteezy!
Wow. I can't believe it. They get the kill. 2 boars.
High activity plays.
Ideally defending towers, and now EG's letting a third tier 1 go away.
Yeah.
They get an Overgrowth and the Orchid reveal onto the Timbersaw, but he is very tanky with this hood. Gets roared up and the Sonic Wave.
He used literally 3 ults. Timbersaw is a killable hero. And Io actually went for the relocate, so they did need that Sonic Wave burst to prevent Crit from saving him.
That's true.
Crit's going to arrive immediately into Hex and just get blown up. So, nice double kill for Bryle. And no problem. This will go the way of Tomato.
Give Storm any kind of leeway to take any kills unnecessarily.
Triple TP.
Power Rangers coming down here. Arteezy gets hexed up immediately. Turned on his armlet though, so he's a little bit tankier, but it's not going to be enough. His courier dies, and
Relocate though?
yeah, they go in. They bring in the Storm Spirit, but the Roar response, Crit is going to go down. They leave Arteezy to his own devices, and Abed, meanwhile, takes down the Shaman, making more moves onto Nightfall. He goes in, cuts through. Saberlight goes down. Sonic Wave clips Abed, and now Nightfall, last man standing on the run, ticks down to the Shadow Strike.
Tomato's getting so close to Scotty too.
Whoa, big leap. Orchid onto the Queen of Pain, but instant Hex back. Serpent Wards go down. Queen of Pain still silenced, but oh, she dies. 6x streak, goes to the Timbersaw, and now Arteezy happy to crit down. Still has reincarnation, but the rest of his team is dead. Abed's dead.
How did Storm die?
Yeah, that's
Was that just a burst from Morph out of nowhere in... They didn't roar, they didn't overgrowth, I think. I'm gonna go back and watch it. I watch all movies.
Is that the sequel to No Way Home?
Actually, Japanese Spider-Man is a series.
No fire.
Uh-oh.
No concealed.
Yes, no Aegis.
Whoa, that is a huge Sonic Wave, but not enough to save Tomato.
Okay, he was not expecting this whatsoever. EG were getting a really good positioning and angle there.
Bro, from now on, we're just not giving
burst.
TSM Aegises.
I thought you were going to say from now on, we're not going to talk about Japanese Spider-Man anymore. And I do agree.
I'm inclined to disagree. BKB activated by Bryle. He's going to evacuate the premises, but Ignite catches onto Saberlight.
Speaking of Japanese Spider-Man, there's some.
Oh my god, give him a gun, please! How is he going to defend himself?
And if this move is successful for EG as well, they're setting themselves up to be in a pretty commanding position.
Whoa,
with
Bryle jumps in, hella aggressive with his BKB, gets the instant kill onto Jerax, buyback immediately. We get a Vortex onto Saberlight, Overgrowth cancels any more follow-up, and he's going to survive after the Soul Burn, but not after a few more right clicks. And Abed's still hungry for more, but blink out by Moon Meander.
But in this game, you know, the scores on the heroes are similar, the CS are similar, but he's just found way more experience on the map.
Both teams have confirmed that Roche is up. Nightfall policing it with the Chakram. And in migrates the rest of the team. They get the silence off after the Lotus Orb, and he's gonna die. Wow, okay, he's dead with no buyback. Tomato activates BKB, turn it into Timbersaw. That's not where you want it to go. He gets silenced, gets his strength morph off, but he's going to tank a lot of abuse. Stun from the Beastmaster onto the Wraith King will put a cork in it, and Tomato retreats, continues working on Roche. And I don't think EG can challenge it anymore.
Yeah, with this
Well,
Scotty,
JK. Oh,
Overgrowth.
baby, that's an overgrowth with the BKB. He snatched the Aegis anyway. Okay, now
so
what, big
hyped.
boy?
there was a little smirk there.
And he's dead. He blew it.
That's still really good, though.
Yeah.
Do you have Shiva on
Effey's
Storm?
the expert, Sin. Stop talking.
Oh, I mean, SyndereN, please keep talking.
Uh-oh.
I am.
I'll
fully
talk.
picking up.
Hex up onto Abed. He activates BKB and he wants to turn this around. Crit pieces out. He says, you don't need me anymore. Instead, Shaman dies to the soul burn. Abed, ooh, he's good.
Just
Meanwhile,
enough damage from the soul burn and just enough.
hashtag
mana.
calculated. Nightfall. Ooh, that's a
Good
roar to
roar.
cancel out the Timber Chain. He will die. He had a plate mail and a courier.
Probably for the Shivas we were talking
Okay, this is a quite an awkward angle.
They get the kill immediately onto the Treant Protector. He has buyback, but he's not going to use it. Crit taking a lot of abuse, but they get the roar onto Wraith King. Everyone targets him immediately. Crit goes down. The Sonic Wave clips on it too, and goes the reincarnation onto the Wraith King. He's kind of stuck in there, but he blinks out, immediately makes a move, gets the Silver Edge break onto the Morphling. Oh, Overgrowth buys time. He gets the haste rune also, actually, and he just pieces out. They re-engage onto this, and a second life for Wraith King is about to get popped. Now there's a no mana Timbersaw wondering, why am I forsaken by the rest of my team? And he will die. We got a roar onto the Wraith King. I don't care. IDC Lotus Orb. He's dead once.
Yeah, there's no relocate ready, so Arteezy is pretty much screwed here.
Yep, and his blink was on cooldown as well, so he dies twice. Sonic Wave comes onto Crit, so he's not going to be able to get anything. I think he tried to relocate, and did he get forced to move back by the Sonic Wave? Whatever the case, Crit's dead too. And now Moon Meander on the prowl for these last two kills. Jerax gets the Hex. And he goes down.
Those are great serpent words.
And now he definitely doesn't have buyback, because he's died back to back. Roar directly, no Lotus Orb. Timbersaw is dead, and this game, oh boy, it's game number 5. I have a plane to catch, TSM FTX, but I love quality Dota. We got your wish, Ephey. You said 8
I
games.
said we're gonna see full 8 games today.
We were emphasizing how much of this game is going to be dependent on the snowballing potential of the Night Stalker.
Really clean support swap. Oh, there it is.
Moon's in trouble.
Get some shards, get that tag team waveform ahead of it, and Moon Meander, even with the Fairy Fire, is going to go down.
Significant improvements to their overall gold per minute by playing this way as Ember. And you see in this instance, Bryle tried to steal the enemy small camp and then Remnant back to his own big camp in one move to
Moon Meander
maximize.
quick on the fingers, gets the Hex and the Shackles onto Abed, falling on the sword.
It's a 4v5, there's no darkness.
While you're speaking about it, they might just give up on this mid tower the same way they did the top tower.
Oh god, poor Treant Protector. All this effort gone to waste. 2 towers go down, and EG seem like they learned their lesson from the previous game. My god, there's so much critical HP.
That was such a long zip for the amount of mana that he had.
Yeah, I don't know how he pulled that off, and he's gonna survive. Saberlight is not able to track him down, and Nightfall, even while toggling, goes for something. Arteezy, kind of in no man's land though. Silence, not gonna save him, and instead, Jerax will also go down for Arteezy's sins.
Yeah, but the point I was making, oh, hang on.
No points,
No
only
points
kills.
yet.
Vortex into the snowball, into the spear, and that's enough damage. And we get a root onto the tusk. Nice shards, pushes him away, but only briefly. And crit will go down to Saberlight during the daytime.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Drop the Aegis on Arteezy, not Abed.
First phase then.
First phase ban for Lena and Bane. Why do I remember that?
Oh, Abed missed the smoke. They smoked too early here. He was jumping.
It was
in the ball like-
1978.
Of all heroes to miss a smoke, I think Storm is fine though, because he
Yeah,
can
it's
connect
alright.
with this team.
But it is still a bit telegraphed now.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, he does not get the spear off. Tomato activates the BKB, puts the arena out to lock out the rest of TSM FTX, but Saberlight does not care. He goes, assassinates Jerax, Nightfall next to fall, as well as crit. And Saberlight's still hungry, going on the Morphling, still a minute left on this Aegis, but they're going to force Arteezy back, and boy, I don't think that EG were expecting that many BKBs in their face.
Yep, all 3 of them popped there, and it just rendered Disruptor. Disruptor's going to deal basically 0 damage, and so is Mars for the most part, and Storms will be also negligible. I don't know if they they can really get this done unless they find the jump.
Bryle.
Nice Bryle smoke break here. Immediate Dark Ascension.
And he finds out all that.
Abed's
Oh, he
in a
didn't get
really
the
bad
BKB
spot.
off. He's hexed. And he gets snowballed to save him in the BKB activation afterwards, but Tusk is going to die. And within the BKB, Storm dies as well. Bryle on the run. He's the one who popped this whole thing off. Nightfall, he's going to fall as well. And potentially an entire team wipe unless this Morphling can escape. He pushes back the Night Stalker, turns into Ember, puts up the Flame Guard, roots the Night Stalker, and gets out. TSM FTX mounting onto their high ground. EG reveals where they are by dropping a handful of wards. Saberlight. Oh, Abed jumps in with the BKB. Insta-gives Saberlight. Arena from the high ground spears the Treant Protector. And now Troll Warlord just aimlessly attacking things while Storm bounces around. Crit trying to retreat from Bryle. Glimpse back onto Moon Meander. And what? Abed died?
At some point, Weaver got like a massive stat buff and it really changed the hero.
Free
Right.
Roche? No, Abed, you're
Abed, no!
crazy for this one.
All right, he did get Overgrowth, capable of going and accessing this earlier. Well, okay.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, there's the silence.
Well,
but
they
it's a
had
daytime
two very
silence.
diametrically opposing ideas there. The Treant blinked the hell away and Saberlight blinked in, so they were not on the same page. Uh-oh. All right,
Bryle's
Bryle
on a
wants to
whole
go,
different book right now. He goes and he gets the Mindbreaker silence onto Jerax, who forced to have TP. Saberlight gets the Void off, will take down that Disruptor.
I think if you're playing with this gem, they bought them at the same time. Maybe they're just looking to take over an area of the map,
Right.
remove all sentries, and it just builds into.
Oh, they spotted him through that Shadow Blade, but he gets his BKB off. Still taking a ton of damage,
got it off!
but he gets his Battle Trance off. Crits on the run, but gets shaved down by Bryle. And now they have to finish the job. They're going on the Troll, but he's bashing up onto this Nightfall Mars, but he doesn't get the kill. Down goes Tomato, Troll Warlord. Buyback from the Tusk, and Morphling trying to evacuate, but Jerax will die. Morphling's kind of trapped here, and a bonus Overgrowth just to rub salt in the wound. 5 heroes go down for EG. I don't want to curse it.
I've been here before. TSM, keep it together.
Almost 4 times the series. Arena comes out as well as an instant response hex. Nightfall not able to do as much work. He gets the wall pin, but looks like he might pay for it with his life, and he might not even kill Duba until Abed finishes his food.
I got insta-hexed!
Oh my god, he didn't activate the BKB, and now an Overgrowth follow-up. Abed goes down,
no.
Nightfall goes down, Tusk heavily committing, but he's going to die back after getting this kill on the Treant Protector. Jerax goes down as well. Saberlight keeping Morphling out of the fight, and now Tusk is out for 75 seconds. Whoa, waveform! He's going in. Disarmed. Silenced. He's fighting against Saberlight, but again, it's Arteezy versus the world right now. He's got waveform back up, and he makes it to his high
Auto
ground.
with Abyssal soon.
He's toast.
There's no tower to protect him. There's no heroes to protect him. There's no HP, and 0 buybacks.
Oh my god, that's
no.
Serpent wards. Good game is called, and TSM FTX, the whole team getting a very well-deserved bromance